I know it's black though. Good connection. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, I see. Yeah.
All good?
Yeah, but I switched to you. Okay, now YouTube finally updated. It just took a minute.
Yeah, it's going to be delayed a little bit, but that's just how it is. All right, guys, welcome back to another Cigar Guys Live. We only have two guys today because not only did Zach get kidnapped, if you tuned into our previous podcast, Mark went out and searched for him, and he also got kidnapped. So they're both taken by the Amish people, supposedly. I don't know what's going on there. I'm kind of I don't know what to do. I don't know if we should go after him or if we should, send the police, hire a special investigator. I don't really know, honestly. But it's okay. We don't need him. It's Jared and I here, two members of the Cigar Guys. And we're going to talk a little bit about what we're smoking. We're going to talk about
What we're drinking.
Any questions you guys have, we'll be answering those as well. So, of course, I'm monitoring the comments here, and it looks weird on the computer, but that's okay. What's up, CJ? Good to see you again. Thanks for tuning in to the Cigar Guys Live. If you have any crazy stories or crazy questions or comments, let us know. Also, if you feel like it, go to YouTube. I'm actually in the middle of training Jared to be the assistant producer in case I get kidnapped by the Amish people. And then there's only one of us.
Or goes on some fancy vacation in Europe somewhere,
Yeah. So, make sure you're switching back and forth, too. I know it's hard to keep up with.
It's been on you the whole time,
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, you don't have to. You can just show me. But, so, real quick, Jared and I are smoking some cigars that were sent to the Cigar Gals. If you haven't followed the Cigar Gals on TikTok and Instagram yet, go check them out. But they're basically, a sub-account of us. But we were sent some cigars here. This pretty pink little package here with the unicorn on it. This is the Unicorn Hunters Club. It's a monthly cigar subscription. I think you get 5 cigars every month sent to your door. And had a pretty decent selection in there. This is I think it's a $15 cigar retail. This is the El Septimo Emperor Alexander the Great. Great band, great name, great guy in the front of the band there. And it also came with a Southern Draw, which is what Jared is smoking. What are your first impressions on that?
I don't know. This is actually my second cigar of the day. I already had some whiskey, but so far the taste is pretty good. Usually lighter than I normally smoke, obviously, but it's really good. The taste is good. I'm not there yet. Only had a few puffs.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Real quick, Mark is actually in the TikTok live somehow. He says he's in Croatia now. So maybe that narrows down our search. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that information. I just told you what we're smoking. But again, El Septimo, Alexander the Great, Southern Draw. And included in this package here are a couple other cigars. This one I haven't seen before, but is by Crown Heads, which we know. This is the Creme, little short cigar here. And then 2 other cigars here I haven't seen before. This is the Trosadero, I believe, made in Esteli, and I have no idea what this is, but what is this? Sanj Patel, maybe? So you get 5 cigars in this pack, and I know the guy's a big fan of Lanceros, so I think he tries to throw in at least one Lancero in every month. So, but definitely go check these guys out, the Unicorn Hunters Club. They've got, it's hard to hear. Listen, that's why you got to go to YouTube, my friend. YouTube.com/@thecigarguys. Sorry it's hard to hear. We've got a lot of machines running in this studio.
I hear just fine.
Thank you. Shout out to the Dev, my favorite metal band, which happens to be a local band here in Orlando. So that's pretty cool. Go check out the Dev. They're in the comments right now. Thank you for the roses.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
My camera's off.
No. All right.
Well, during this time, Ethan Bell joined the chat on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. He says Lanceros are the best. Absolutely. Just 1 second while we replace a minor malfunction.
It's all good, guys.
All right, there we go.
I just bought us another hour.
Back up and running.
If I had known that that was the fully charged battery, I would have started with that one. Sorry for the low sound, guys. If you want better sound, go to YouTube. It's in the title, in our bio, youtube.com/@thecigarguys. Much better audio. We have the mics, we have the cameras. Go check us out there. Starting up the Toscano, very nice. I personally haven't had one, but I have a few friends that have smoked those. They say they're pretty good, pretty cheap, I believe. I think those are the Italian cigars, those little Italian ones.
Something I gotta try.
They look like a shitty blunt roll, kind of. Don't ignore. Where are the Nikolais? So apparently the Nikolais are in Croatia. I don't know how they got there. I don't know who brought them there. Nikolais are in Croatia. We're gonna have to go find them and bring them back, unless they don't want to leave. I hear Croatia's really nice, so it might be an issue bringing them back.
Aaron Smith on YouTube just said the YouTube sound is much better. So thanks for confirming that. I really appreciate it.
I'm telling you guys, go to YouTube right now. Check us out. Sounds way better. I mean, I'm talking into the mic from like an inch away, so good camera quality. And
if you don't mind, how's the quality on YouTube for the video actually compared to TikTok by itself?
True, good point.
Anything better?
Yeah,
help us out.
We're testing the video quality as well. Listen, the Cigar guys are always improving. I'm telling you, once we officially get TikTok Studio, which we were graced for 1 month with, or 1 week, TikTok Studio, we're done. That's all we need. We need TikTok Studio, that's it. Sound is better, they said. Yeah,
on TikTok?
Yeah, someone, the dev. The dev says the sound's better. Maybe it's because I'm yelling now. But the Nikolais are Albanian, which is kind of scary sometimes because it's like, you know, you never know what they're going to do. You never know who's going to show up at your door. But speaking of Albanians, we have a cigar brand called the Besa Cigar. It's based off Albanian history and culture. And besides that, it's a really, really great cigar. Excellent quality, great price. I would go check it out. That link is also in our bio if you're looking for something new to smoke. When you get the Classicos, he cuts them in half. So these are the Italian cigars I was talking about. He cuts them in half and smokes them that way. It's like a little short, like a thick cigarillo almost.
Have you ever had one?
I haven't.
Okay, something to try probably in the future.
Yeah. They're, I've seen them before, but yeah, it just looks like a little loosely wrapped cigarillo, like a long cigarillo kind of.
And what are we drinking today?
I was just going to say, we're drinking a single malt. Oh,
Can't hear.
hand-eye coordination is not good. This is by Barry Bros and Rudd, which is an exclusive blend from Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 54% Scotch, so it's pretty up there. Usually you get Scotch and it's hanging around 40, but this is on the stronger side, closer to the bourbon kind of feel. You know what I'm saying? Was this one your favorite, or was the Clad Henry your favorite? Do you remember?
I'm not sure if I had either.
Yeah, we had this one, and you don't remember? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Stronger side's always better. I always like a little spicier taste. Good ending. Kind of like my cigars.
Fair enough. Yeah, this one, yeah, like you were saying, this is a little light for what we usually smoke. But surprisingly, actually, there's a good amount of spice on the Emperor Alexander here. Great name, great band. I don't know about the cigar, though.
Usually I don't like lighter cigars, but I don't have a taste flavor. Like a taste flavor when it comes to lighter cigars. But this actually tastes pretty good. But I have been smoking lighter cigars as of late, so, you know.
Trying to
diversify my mouth or my palate.
Trying to get used to them.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But, yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Honestly, I'm not sure. Trying to figure out. I'm using the computer to watch TikTok here. I'm not sure what is going on. I can't see the time or anything. I don't know.
It's
Do you have the time on there? How long we've been going?
8 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Well, sorry, 10 minutes technically on YouTube.
Right now, I am smoking.
What am I smoking? The Liga Privada T52.
You already know.
But have you had cigars from El Septimo before?
I think one time on the podcast, but not by myself.
You have had them on the podcast?
I have not. I think
Oh.
we had one time to bring it on. I mean,
El Septimo?
maybe.
I don't think so. They're not a cigar guy's favorite. Let's say that.
I could try one after.
You could, or you could just not.
Sounds good to me. I mean, you said try an acid. I tried that, but I regret that.
That was your idea.
$7 wasted, right?
Absolutely. Probably the worst $7 anyone could spend. If you like flavored cigars, let us know in the comments so we can block you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so I'm sorry about the audio. Please go to YouTube. Tune in there. YouTube.com/@thecigarguys. The link's in our bio. They won't give us TikTok Studio. If we had TikTok Studio, it'd be much better quality. But this is what we're dealing with. We're basically trying to get you to join in on here and then head over to YouTube. Two camera setup, mics. So that's what I would recommend. And of course, thank you guys for the roses, the raccoons, all the gifts. I swear it's a raccoon.
So it's like when someone donates a cake or raccoon, like is that like $1, a cent? Like what, like how do you buy a raccoon?
Probably like 0.05 cents.
Oh, okay.
No worries, man. I didn't think you were a Karen, but
Yeah, just jokes here. Yeah.
it's not your fault. It's TikTok's fault. Go write them a letter or an email or something. Complain. But yeah, if you check us out on YouTube, appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button. Stuff like that. We got the jalapeno. We got the TikTok gifts. Yeah, so to answer your question, the gifts are let me just put it this way. I think our total balance on TikTok
50 cents.
from the gifts is actually, well, it's like $2.20.
Oh, wow.
And
And how much can we tax on that this year?
It's a good question. There should be a limit. I don't even think they could tax us on that.
I think it's like less than 10 grand or 20 grand.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I mean, I haven't seen it as of late, but you used to have like 4 or 5 people come on live on TikTok at the exact same time. But then we can't control the content, which gets a little nasty. But it'd be cool if we had people smoke with us and tell us their experiences, you know, as we're having a cigar as well.
Yeah. We have to test that out. We have to have like someone in a different room
Yeah.
calling in, see if that works. What I'm probably going to do is let me know when it hits like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut that off because there's no point in having it right now.
You probably have more viewers than we do over here.
Not many. I had for a little bit, but I think the sound is an issue. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
But
Would it help if we had like I buy a dual USB-C to Thunderbolt and have an extra speaker on that camera?
Maybe a speaker like next to it. You mean?
Yeah, the personal like vlogging mic. Sorry, the vlogging mic on top.
Oh, that picks up sound.
Yeah.
That might be better.
Okay.
Yeah. The problem is it's so far away that it's hard to really do anything with it.
We could bring it in closer.
We could, but then you can't. You can only see. What I could also do is I could do it here and do the dual camera setup.
That was really cool one time. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried doing it with Mark once, but it didn't work out. For some reason, it worked better with 3 people than 2. I'm gonna do that anyway. After the 20 minutes, I'm gonna do it. Go for another 20 minutes on there at least and see.
Is that when I lit the wrapper on fire or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. But yeah, I just want to let this run for 20 minutes. We're trying to get a TikTok studio. They said that we need to do 2 lives a week for at least 20 minutes each, I believe it said. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Now I can taste the spices. It's getting a little spicy now.
Okay.
It's actually pretty good.
That cigar is shorter than I thought.
Yeah.
It looked just as long as this one initially, but once you lit it, it's like it just evaporated.
And how much was this?
Oh, I don't know. That one's probably like $7 or $8.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's Southern Draw is not a bad brand for the price. They have some darker cigars too, if that's your thing.
Darker is always better, from my experience.
True. They say once you go dark, you never go back, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But
The main issue with dark though is you accidentally inhale, or you're not used to it. You can definitely have a little sickness.
that's true. Yeah, especially anything full body will mess you up. Some cigars are so light that you could inhale a little bit and it won't really screw with you. But again, we do not recommend inhaling cigars. It's not fun. It'll mess you up, short term and long term.
Didn't someone inhale too much on here and they had to go throw up afterwards?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Must have been a guest or something.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you. I don't think it was a cigar guy.
No.
It definitely didn't happen twice to
We're
two different
professionals,
people.
no.
No, we're professional cigar smokers. That doesn't happen. We know what we're doing. I'll tell you what, though. This cigar does have good construction. I'm still not a fan of the flavor. Me personally.
Sorry, what is that again?
It's Emperor Alexander by El Septimo.
Okay, yeah. So it almost, like that wrapper almost looks like a diamond crown.
It does.
The blue on it.
It does. It looks like a Julius Caesar.
Yeah, like a Julius
Kind
Caesar.
of.
Yeah. One of our favorites.
That actually is the only
The
diamond
only- yeah.
crowned that I would smoke. And that's a professional cigar guy's opinion.
I still think we have to try out other cigars. You know, like the one time we had someone smoke an egg. I would love to take that challenge on.
We can make that happen.
So maybe after this, I'll go buy it and come back another time.
I was say next podcast you could do that. You could be the only cigar guy confirmed to finish the egg.
How long will that take, you think? The loud tobacco.
Hour and a half.
Yeah. I have to start it before.
Yeah. Once you get like almost to the big part, the bulge as they call it. But yeah, if you go to our TikTok, actually TikTok or YouTube, if you really want to search for it, you could find the egg cigar, which is a very interesting cigar. If you look up Cigar Guys the Egg cigar, you could probably find it. That's a very, very interesting cigar. Very interesting. It basically looks like you took an egg and wrapped it inside of a cigar. So where the middle is like the bulge where the egg is.
How do you think they wrap that? Like hand wrap that? Hand wrap the egg?
I mean, probably they have to bunch tobacco in the middle. Like it's still long filler, but they add more thickness in the middle, and then once they wrap it, it kind of all compresses.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, you have like a mold that they'll put it in, because all the cigars like they're put in a wooden mold to hold their.
How much
shape.
is it gonna cost me when I buy it?
It's like $20.
Yeah.
And I thought it was more, so I was shocked when we went and purchased it first time. You could, if you wanted to do like an 8-hour session, you could smoke the Woody, which is 20-inch by I think 90 ring gauge.
So basically, I'm smoking a dildo.
You're smoking like 3.
My God.
It is genuinely like an 8-hour smoke. We could just like pass it around.
I thought we don't share cigars here.
We could have like really big tips that we switch out.
Oh.
Like, you know how people smoke hookah and they switch the tips?
Yeah.
Could do that.
All right, we're at the 21 mark.
21? Okay. I'm going to close out there. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to reset the camera and see if that helps. But go to YouTube. Link in our bio. Is anyone on YouTube right now?
Looks like 2, maybe 1. Ethan, are you still there?
He likes to pop in.
He was the first one to pop in. It's dedication. I like that. I really appreciate that. Can we have some waters, actually?
Yeah, hold on.
All right, well, minor delay. We also have the TikTok going within about 5 minutes. Thanks. I love the caption you wrote. TikTok Live Studio.
All right, I'm going to try this. All right. We're still on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right. We'll leave it up. There you go. All right, guys. What is up? We are back on the TikTok Live here. New setup we're testing out. You can see myself. You can see Jared. Hopefully, you can hear us better. If not, I don't know what to tell you. So, sorry about that. But if you want better quality, both video and audio, you can go to youtube.com/@thecigarguys. The link is also in our bio. So go check that out. You get a dual camera setup, mic setup, so you can hear us much better. But we're here, smoking some cigars, chilling. Like I said previously, the Nikolais, somehow I made it to Croatia. And I don't know what they're doing there, but I sent encrypted messages to hopefully, contact them and see if we could save them. I don't know. About an inch or so into the Emperor Alexander by El Septimo. Very interesting cigar. It's on the lighter side, and it's a Connecticut, so not my usual smoke, but we're trying it out. See if it gets better.
Look at the ash on this thing.
Not bad, right?
Have you ashed once?
No, I have not. Yours is like almost done.
Yeah, it's burning pretty fast, actually.
You have to hand you a base there or something.
Probably.
That was the Southern Draw. Pink Band. I don't know what blend that is, but Southern Draw, they make decent cigars.
Desert Rose?
Desert Rose,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah. Southern Draw, Desert Rose. Let's see if our live is valid. Who decides that, though? Are you the dictator of if the live is valid? Are you the supreme leader of valid or not valid? We actually did an episode of valid or not valid on our podcast, the Cigar Guys podcast. If you are interested in checking out our YouTube, we have a better live setup. We have the mic set up. If you want to, youtube.com/@thecigarguys. The link's in our bio. You could go there. If you want to stay on TikTok, I don't blame you. It's more convenient. But you get, an interesting little setup here. Jared's like in a small circle, contained, like the he's in like a dome.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, what do you call it? It's weird it's a circle because I thought before it was like a square or
I know,
something.
the circle just kind of worked out better. But it's like you're in a dome, kind of like, the Earth. It's surrounded by a dome. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Now it's going to be all over your TikTok feed since you said that out loud.
Yeah, my TikTok has actually been taken over by the flat earthers. So every third video I get is like about why the Earth is flat.
Eventually, you'll convert,
Eventually.
Eventually.
They're going to get me because I'm seeing more flat Earth videos than I am globe videos. So statistically speaking, I will convert. Spotify Cast is my fave. Appreciate a fan out there. I think he listens to Spotify podcasts. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, of course. There's so many.
Podcast.com, iHeartRadio, everything.
Castbox. I don't even know all of them. There's like 20 plus different ones that we're on.
Google Podcast.
Yeah. Does anyone listen to Google Podcasts though?
I have, because we have podcasts, and you told me about it.
Did you just like go there and let it run for like 3 days straight?
That's how we get our views up.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, someone called us out. They said, "Oh, the only reason you have views is because you watch it yourself." Hey, you got to do what you
That
got
was
to do.
just a joke. Are you being serious?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
All the bot followers on our, on our TikTok, all of our followers are bots.
It's all
Except
the,
this one guy.
all the Russian, bots.
Oh, no. My ash fell. It was a decent ash.
I just toggled the camera right before that happened, so you should be safe. No one
Okay,
saw.
cool. Yeah, I was just joking. I ashed it intentionally. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the fans in there. Let us know if you have any questions or anything you want to see on a future podcast or on a TikTok video. And, of course, thank you guys for the gifts. We always appreciate those.
Or you want to send us any suggestions or send us any cigars you want us to review. It's always helpful.
But, yeah, just, comment your thoughts. Thoughts on Liga Privada number 9. It is a great cigar. Liga Privada makes great cigars. I personally favor the Liga Privada H99, but the Liga 9 is definitely solid. I would check out the H99 if you haven't. I think that's a Corojo wrapper. It's a little lighter, but it's still got a lot of great flavor. Liga 9 Cigarillo. Oh, so I haven't had any Liga Cigarillos, but I would definitely, if I see them, I'll pick them up. I mean, I like Liga Privada. They make great stuff. We did a review video on them. Yeah, for sure. Definitely try more Ligas. I would say my least favorite is the T52, just because it's very earthy. I don't like too much earthiness, but the 9... Actually, you have a 9 right there, Jared. That's a 9 box pressed something or another.
The Maduro.
But yeah, H99 is one of my favorites. The Cigarillos were the only ones that I could find. Really? Wow. I haven't found Cigarillos, so we can do a trade. Jared, give me that cigar. I'm kidding.
Here you go.
Here you go. So, drop your address in the chat and I'll send it to you. No, just kidding. Here you go. But yeah, no, Liga Privada makes great stuff. Drew Estate, of course, one of the largest premium cigar brands. They have a lot of great options.
You can't go wrong with Drew Estate, so.
No. Oliva V Series Maduro a few months ago. Yeah, for sure. The V Series is definitely good. The Melanio, the Maduro, those are good cigars. Sometimes people call them the poor man's Padron. Good box press cigar. You get that good flavor, almost resemblance of a Padron. If you're like Jared, though, you just buy a Padron. You don't even waste your time.
I mean, with the Olivias, they're still like, they could be up to $15, $20
True.
each, so.
Thoughts on the new AJ Dorado? I don't think I've had that one yet, but anything that AJ Fernandez touches is really good. So I'm willing to try it and let you guys know what's up. I have high hopes for that. Anything that AJ Fernandez's name is on, I'm like, all right, it's going to be a good cigar. I haven't been disappointed by AJ Fernandez once. All the collaborations he does, great cigars. Cigars that I didn't really like, once AJ Fernandez did a collab, that cigar was actually really good. You should try the Leaf by Oscar. Yeah, I've had quite a few cigars that are Leaf by Oscar. I think I've had all of the blends. I know there's 4 or 5 of them. I've had the Oscuro, the Sumatra, Connecticut. I think there's just a Maduro, if I'm not mistaken. Leaf by Oscar is definitely a good cigar. Very unique packaging they do, wrapping in the leaf. I think I have one video on that on TikTok somewhere, but maybe I'll do an official review video for Leaf by Oscar. That might be a good one. Yeah, so the H. Upman by AJ Fernandez is the best H. Upman as far as New World cigars go. I think Mark had that on one of the podcast episodes, if I'm not mistaken. He enjoyed it. It was weird. His had a hole in the middle of the foot, but I mean, it still smoked fine from what I remember. But AJ Fernandez H. Upman is definitely the best one that they have, in my opinion. If you have a H. Upman from Cuba, like a real one, those are really good. Let's see. Besides Padron, what have been your two other favorites that you've had? Not just on the podcast, but in general.
To tell you the truth, I just bought 4 La Gloria Cubanos. One we had just yesterday. Those are pretty good to me. They're only $8.25. The Liga Privada we just showed. I've been smoking that the last few weeks.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
See, that's definitely become a favorite of yours.
And what I have earlier, the 1910 from...
Oh, the Casa 1910?
Yeah, that was really good.
Okay, you like that one?
Yeah.
Is it the first one you had?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that one, from what I've observed, is not the favorite. The favorite is it's the Robusto size. It's a little lighter of a cigar. That's been the favorite, the fan favorite, I'd say. I enjoyed the one that you had, though. I thought that was a good blend. Do you get a lot of flavor notes from smoking? I don't, and it's frustrating. So, I will say this: especially when I first started smoking cigars, you don't really know what to look for. Can't really put your tongue on it. So, some tips I would say is I feel like drinking coffee helps bring out some of the flavor notes. If you drink whiskey, that helps too. What you need to do is look into retrohaling, which is essentially exhaling through your nostrils. So you're not inhaling or anything, but when you release a little bit of the cigar smoke through your nostrils, you're able to pick up more flavor notes. But ultimately, the more you smoke, and especially if you smoke different stuff, different blends, and from light to medium to full, you start to differentiate the different flavors and stuff like that. And then it takes a while, honestly. Like, it took me maybe a year or two before I could start putting my thoughts together and actually picking up the flavor notes and tell you what I was tasting. But yeah, I would just give it time, practice, and then you kind of get the hang of it. Yeah, the Costas are good. I try to get my friends to retro, but they cannot do it. I don't know why. It's hard for some people, and actually for a while, it was hard for me to get down. But someone explained it to me as if, so here's what I'll say. Let about half the cigar smoke out, and then the rest of it that's in your mouth, swallow it. Don't inhale, but swallow it, and then it naturally comes out of your nose. So you could tell your friends that. Take half the cigar smoke, swallow it, and then it should easily come out your nose. Once someone explained that to me, it clicked, and I was like, holy cow, I can do this now. Yeah, the burning sensation. So that's why it's important to let 60-70% of the cigar smoke out of your mouth first, and then with the little bit that you have left, retrohale that, and it won't burn as much. Because yeah, if you just puff on a cigar and then immediately retrohale, it'll burn your nostrils for sure. That's happened to me before. It's not fun, and then that might ruin the experience for you. So that's what I would recommend you doing. Only do a little bit of it. The burn is the best. Hey, if you like it, man, go for it. I personally don't like burning my nostrils, but to each his own. I'm going to try and retrohale with this one, actually, because I'm just not picking up much flavor from this one. And for $15...
Those nachos we just had are kind of hitting me right now, so.
See, when I retrohale this cigar, it's just like, it's just a burning sensation. I don't get much taste off of it.
We do it again? Impressive.
I know. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't happen with other cigars, but this cigar, like, when I retrohale, I actually feel it in the back of my throat. So I don't know if the smoke is really hot right now, or I don't know, but I'll take this band and put it on a good cigar, and then we'll be happy. What are you guys smoking again? Yeah, so I'm smoking the Emperor Alexander by El Septimo. I think the retail price is about $15 on this one. Oh. Honestly, if you want a good Connecticut cigar, go to My Father, go to Adventura. There's plenty of other options, and we have made videos in the past on good light body cigars to try, good Connecticut cigars to try. Best and worst cigars in your opinion. Okay. Jared, best and worst that you've had.
I mean, Olivas, Padrones, I'd say are the best dark cigars I've had. I have to say I do like Macanudos when it comes to super light, but they really halfway through kind of, you kind of ask yourself why'd I pay $20 for this,
For a Macanudo?
Yeah. The white label series. The worst cigars are any kind of flavored or sprayed on flavor, any kind of chemical flavor that's not natural. We usually make fun of like acids and stuff, but usually, it can be really anything that's sprayed on after the fact.
Yeah.
But the most hated cigars, I don't know. Generally for me, it's usually the lightest ones possible because I don't taste any of the flavor. Because if I'm having whiskey with it, it kind of overpowers it. But it could just be it's a light body cigar.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of most light body cigars, especially Connecticut's. I would say though, best cigars, Padron, hands down. The Besa cigar, which is actually our brand. I know it sounds biased, but it actually is a really, really good cigar. Ask anyone that's tried it. The Besa cigar is really good. Besides that, Padron, Liga Privada has become a new favorite of mine. It's been reintroduced to me as a favorite. As far as the worst cigar goes, what do I hate? I'm actually. What's the issue?
They tried to deliver that damn golden cigar cutter I just bought, but they just said since I wasn't home, they didn't deliver it. So.
Oh. FedEx or UPS?
DHL.
Oh. Gurkha. Gurkha is the worst. You are correct. Gurkha is hands down the worst. Rocky Patel as well is not good. Rocky Patel is overhyped. It's a cult following. People try to give me Rocky Patels all the time. I tell them, get lost.
But the band on Rocky Patel is pretty nice.
They have a nice band.
Till you smoke it.
Exactly. I honestly wasn't a huge fan of. I had the Palencia Almafuerte, and I was not a fan of it. But someone was telling me to try other cigars by Palencia, so it is on the list to try. Their white band or the green band or something like that. But I just wasn't a fan of that one. The Rocky 60, have not had that one. If you say that it's the only good one, I will try it. I'll go check it out next time I'm at the lounge, see what's up. But if that one's bad, then it just further confirms my theory that it's a cult following.
How much is the Rocky 60?
That's a good question. It probably isn't too much. I'm assuming that's 60 ring gauge. That's what I would assume. But I'll check it out. Don't check out this one. Just don't. Don't waste your time. Worth the try once, 20 in California, so it's probably like $10, $12 in Florida. We live in Florida, so everything here is like as cheap as it can get. No cigar taxes in Florida. Bless.
As it should be.
As it should be. The most free state in the country. It's okay. Don't feel bad. Jared actually was in California for a brief period of time. But now he's back, so that says something.
Yeah, I came back to my home state.
Yeah. You can't spend too much time in California. Where in California do you live, though? Because, of course, that is also different.
I mean, when I lived there, I lived in like Silicon Valley. So it's the exception of why I was there. But they do have great wines.
Yeah, California. I mean, because Zach and I were in California, and then when we were in Malibu, we passed the cigar lounge. We're like, oh, let's go check it out. The upmark there is at least 100%. So, I mean, you get a $20 cigar. It was like $40. And that's just insane.
But what'd you buy?
What did I buy?
Yeah.
I don't think I actually ended up buying anything.
Oh, just passing through?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember if I bought anything or what. I think we brought our own stuff, though. Long Beach, California. Okay. I've been to Long Beach. I do like Long Beach. It's a nice area. Reminds me of, like, if New Smyrna was on, like, the side of a mountain, that's like Long Beach.
Yeah, I mean, in Florida, the only thing we really don't have here, besides beaches on three sides of the peninsula.
Any elevation?
Yeah, pretty much. We don't have mountains in Florida, so.
No. But we just go to, like, Georgia or North Carolina, which is not that far of a drive.
Yeah.
Get a cabin for the weekend. Smoke a bunch of cigars.
We're at 45 minutes.
Nice. This one's at, wait, where's the time here? I think TikTok doesn't actually show the time. I'm just realizing that.
Yeah.
That's okay. Got a notification. Your connection is unstable. We've adjusted your video quality for a better viewing experience. I don't trust TikTok. They won't give us TikTok Studio. It was fun while it lasted.
What, 30 minutes?
Yeah, literally. We'll get it back, though. We'll get it back. Probably wrap it up soon. I know you're finished, and I'm not gonna.
Well, mine was really short, so yeah.
But yeah. Once again, I'll announce it again on the TikTok. Unicorn, the Unicorn Hunters Club. It's a monthly cigar subscription. They sent us a little sample here. Unicorn Hunters Club. Go check them out if you want to look into a monthly cigar subscription. There's a bunch out there. We always give recommendations on our website or on TikTok, so definitely keep your eyes out for those. We recommend, different cigar clubs, subscriptions, whatever. Again, appreciate you guys' support. We will definitely keep up the work and trying to produce good content for you guys. Appreciate the conversations with you guys, by the way. Appreciate all the gifts and the support. And we're going to wrap it up here, and we'll see you next time. Take care,
See you
guys.
later.